Hey folks, I know you're looking through a dirty window, but this is actually quite exciting. This is going to be a greenhouse, or a hothouse as they're called in many places. This is built out of completely free materials, pallets and such. Now I should do windows all the way down, I understand that, but this is all the materials we had to build this greenhouse. We're going to have benches on the inside here as soon as I get a door framed up and placed. This is going to be benches along here, all the way around, and shelves all the way up to the top of the posts until I can barely reach anymore. This is going to be built out of everything reclaimed. We have fence panels, pieces as I mentioned before, that my parents had a daycare and they had the yard completely fenced in and back, and we have a whole bunch of cedar fencing left over, and the panels are still in sort of good shape, okay shape, and I am going to be taking and reclaiming those to put on the outside as sheathing. And I also have some different types of flooring that I'm going to put on the outside, just on the back, so it looks better on the front. This is going to be roughly 8 by 4.5 feet, 8 by 4.5 foot greenhouse, 8 foot long, 4 foot wide, and of course 8 foot here. There is going to be all my seed starts and transplants out here shortly. I am going to be doing a video on my seed start and closet and of what I got planted and how we're going to be hardening them off. We have a few more weeks until we can plant here on the coast of Maine, and we'll be planting a lot of other things before that are cold weather crops. We have things like lettuces, carrots, potatoes can be planted now, corn can be planted now, and a few other things because the seeds stay in the ground longer and to germinate, or they'll just stay in the ground and be dormant until the warmer weather. I gotta till the garden, as I said in a previous video. I'm going to be doing it all by hand. A full, hopefully this year, a full 25 foot wide by 56 foot long garden, as well as I have a whole bunch of other garden beds that I'm going to be doing this year, and we're going to be raising pumpkins as well. We have to take and get a bed for corn. I have 3 types of corn. I'll talk to you guys about what we're planting for in the garden. It's not going to be all. I have some, like I'm just going to say generally tomatoes, but we have already started. I have started around 30 types of tomatoes, about 10 types of peppers. I'm going to be starting peas as soon as possible. I got to plant those, and I also got to plant corn. For corn, I'm going to be growing 3 types, as I said before. Those 3 types are Carl's Glass Gem corn, and an heirloom corn that is very pretty if you get a chance to look it up if you don't know what it is already. I will also be planting early golden bantam corn, and then a honey sugar butter corn. It's a hybrid. That one is. I don't know if the bantam corn is exactly a hybrid or if it's an heirloom. I'm going to be growing the heirloom, the Carl's Glass Gem corn, to show in our local fair, the Common Ground Fair. We also have a bunch of different things that I have already planned out and ready to be planted as soon as the weather changes. This spring has been kind of a weird spring. It got real cold the other day and snowed, so now it's greening up, warm, and it's in the 40s and 60s. We have in the weather right now snow at night and warm days during the day and rain. Tomorrow is Sunday. I know this video probably will be coming out on Monday or Tuesday, but we have a whole bunch of things planned this weekend, and that one big thing would be to try to get all our corn in and such. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it, being as it is already midday of Saturday, and we have still a lot to do for indoor house cleanup. We have a lot of things that have got to be done. The yard's got to be cleaned up and prepared for the summer months, and have a whole bunch of buildings that have got to be built for our ducks and chickens and such. We have to divide up our geese and into breeding pens. We have two types of geese that we're mainly going to be breeding, and those are white Chinese, which is Peanut. You can hear him behind me, and Gertie. That is a hen. She's already on a nest of eggs shared with another hen goose, as well as we have excuse me, as well as we have Bella and Sally. Bella's the male. We thought it was a female when we got him, but it turned out to be a gander. And then we have Sally, the female. Goose, sorry. These ducks here are Muscovies. They are laying somewhere, and we have not found but a few eggs from them. We gotta see where they're laying, because I have no clue. And we need the eggs. We lost a lot of our ducks this year due to a predator issue, and we will have to have like a lot more ducks. We're planning on having like 20 to 30 more ducks this year so that we can keep up with the egg demand. I don't know if that's going to happen due to right now we have some medical issues in our family. I don't know if I will be saying anything about that here shortly, but I will have to ask the person my mother, if I can talk about that. We have several exciting things to say, and one of them is we have turkeys on eggs. And Peanut wants to say hi. You think he'd want me to pet him, being as he comes up so close, but as soon as I turn around, he runs. I think he's trying to become nippy with me and wants to attack me. Normally, he won't attack, but when Gertie, his mate, is on a nest, he becomes a little aggressive. He's even become aggressive towards my father, and that's unheard of. We have 13 geese in total, and we just had a goose hatch out in our incubator. We have a couple more. You'll see that video by now already. We have a couple more getting ready to hatch out, and unfortunately we had lost one. We have 3 turkeys on nests, and all on one nest, shared with a chicken that is not broody, but she keeps sneaking eggs underneath our hen turkeys. I will be putting on some more videos of this building here as I go along, and hopefully my father will come out and help me film it. We still have a lot of... Look at this. He wants to be the attention of everything. Peanut! He's showing his good side right now. There's Poppy Jr. right there. Here comes Bella, Rosie, and Sally. Right there, and right there. That's Bella, that's Rosie, and that's Sally. That goose there and that goose there are both ganders. Rosie turned out to be a male as well, and they really like to bicker over Sally. Look at him go. You can see all the feathers in this field. That's from, unfortunately, them mating. They like to rip some feathers out here and there as they go. There's Poppy the goose right there. For you guys that don't know, I haven't really talked of her much, but she was a goose that the first one that I hatched out all by myself. The neighbor gave us some eggs, 2 eggs, and she was born and raised. I'll talk about her in another video, but she was born and raised 2 years ago, and she is our show goose at our local fair. She gets a lot of attention during the fair. I'll make a video of just talking about her and Rosie right there. They were hatched a month apart from each other. I will see you guys in the next video.